Hi, hello everyone, it's Diane. Welcome back to another video. It's time, you guys. It's time for me to repot both of my Thai constellations. My Anthurium Magnificum cross with... Wait, is it Magnificum cross with Crystallinum? It could be vice versa. I'm not really sure. And my Crystallinum hybrid. So my Thai constellation and both of my Anthuriums have been drying out very quickly. I'm gonna show you guys that the latest leaf that they pushed out, they came out completely broken. Well, on top of me being an underwatering person, they were just drying out too quickly and I just couldn't keep up with the watering. So I'm gonna be repotting those three due to that. And my big Thai constellation, she's been pregnant for a really long time and she still hasn't pushed out that leaf. So I'm guessing she is root bound. I will show you guys once it's time for me to repot her. But I believe that she just doesn't want to push out that leaf because she's very root bound. Anyways, I'm also going to be answering some questions that Jessica Balone, I believe that's how you say her last name. If not, I apologize for mispronouncing your name. But I'm going to be answering some questions that she submitted in one of my posts where I was asking for you guys to leave me any questions that you guys have. And well, she actually submitted 5 questions. So if that's not enough, I don't have that many plants. I only have 4. But if that's not enough, then I guess I will talk about my goals for the remaining of the year. So yeah, that is what we're gonna do today. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I think that half of my face is gonna be cut off, but it's fine. It's fine. Also, my hair today is just being a little bit wild, and it's because it's currently drying. I washed it this morning and it's drying out, so it's looking wild. So excuse the hair. All right, so I'm gonna start with my Thai constellation, my small one, and this plant has rotted on me twice already, so I'm scared to even do anything to this plant. But she's drying out way too much. She is in a 2-inch pot, so yeah. I'm scared for her. I'm scared for me. Also, the dogs are in the loose, so that's why you guys hear their paws, well, their nails. But yeah, let's go. Oh wow, look at her root system. Nice. I was not expecting this. I don't want to mess with the root system that much, but wow, 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 wow. Oh my god. I'm happy to see this, finally. Look at her root system. Do you guys see that? Oh my god. Finally. She is finally doing something. I think this is gonna be way too big for her, but I don't have anything. I don't have anything smaller. I don't have anything smaller, so this is gonna have to do. All right. She's gonna be enjoying the new repot. All right. Okay, so the first question, once again, thank you, Jessica, for your questions. The first question is, when do you first start getting into plants? So I actually started collecting plants about 1.5 years ago. I had other plants when I was married. I had multiple plants, a couple, not multiple, but I had a couple plants when I was living with my ex-husband. When we got separated, I left pretty much everything at his house. Pretty much everything was left over there, so I left all my plants. But I had other plants. I just started collecting plants, like into plants, about 1.5 years ago. This is my thing. I don't know. For some reason, I can't like multitask. So yes, if I'm not mistaken, the first plant that I ever had was a Dracaena. I'm not even sure what kind of Dracaena was it, but it was living on the dining table. And she did good. It looked like a palm tree, like one of those what are they called? The ponytail, I'm not really sure. Anyways, that's what it looked like, but I remember that it was a Dracaena. I'm just not sure what kind of Dracaena was it. All right, so I'm not gonna fill it up to the top because I don't want her to stay moist for a really long time and then had the same issue that I had twice already, which is rot. With her, I gotta be careful with her, because if I look at her a certain way, she'll probably throw a fit. But yeah, this is her. She is also ready to like drop this leaf. You can see that it's starting to yellow, but she is pregnant with a new leaf right here. I have high hopes. Okay, so next I think I want to do my Anthurium Magnificum cross with Crystallinum. And this was her latest leaf. As you guys can see, she is not looking her best. Once again, I think this has to do with underwatering, so it's my fault. It's my fault. Like right now I'm picking her up and she feels dry again. Oh, you know what I didn't bring? Sphagnum moss. Maybe I should. Just give me one moment, you guys. I'm pretty sure the root system in this is crazy. Oh, wait. Yep, look at that root. So pretty. All right. So I'm just not sure which pot I'm gonna be using for her. I don't know, like I kind of want to go with the bigger one. Let's just take her out of here and see what we are working with. I mean, for an Anthurium, yes, she is root bound. Anthuriums do not like this, but she's not that bad. She's really not that bad. I thought she was gonna be worse. Ugh, look at that. Nice, healthy looking roots. Very nice, healthy looking roots. All right. So, I think I'm gonna go with the smaller one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the smaller one. All right. Okay, so next question is, what is your least and most favorite plant? And okay, so for my favorite plant, this I don't even have to think about it. My favorite plant is my Philodendron verrucosum. So that is actually the plant that I saw somebody online with that plant and I just fell in love with it. That's the reason why I started collecting houseplants, because of that. Wait, is this on the way? I'm not even sure. Anyways, because of that specific plant. So yes, that is my current favorite plant. My plant is still in a juvenile stage, so I just can't wait to see that plant grow and see her biggest potential in my environment, the environment that I can provide, which I know is not the best, but there is so much that I'm like willing to do when it comes to a plant. Wait, should I like bury her deeper? So I think I should. I'm just gonna remove just Maybe I should use the other one now that I'm looking at it. I'm gonna use the other pot. Okay, so yeah, for some reason I can't multitask. So yes, favorite plant is Anthurium verrucosum. There's so many things to love about that plant. The velvety leaves, the red bags, the veining on the front of the leaves. She grows massive too. There's so many things that I just like about that plant. The hairy petioles, so many things. And for my least favorite plant, I have a couple ones in my collection that I'm not like really into them anymore. But for sure I want to say it's my Pitonia. That plant is just so hard to grow. I really don't get that plant. I'm pretty sure this plant is going to be happy. This repot. I think that the only favorite plant, I mean, I have a couple favorite plants, but like the all-time favorite plant is the verrucosum. I really enjoy growing Hoyas. They're so easygoing, low maintenance too. There's a couple ones that do require a little bit more of attention than other ones, but they're so easygoing. Aglaonemas are also another easy plant to grow. What are you doing, Hazel? I gotta be careful with Hazel. Sometimes she be doing things that she has no business in doing. Okay, so her other question was, do you prefer growing in natural or artificial lighting? Okay, so I don't have that many grow lights in my home. I do have 3 halo lights that I bought off of Amazon. I also have Barina T5. In my Acra bar I have 1, and my cabinet in the kitchen has 3. And I have 2 Sansi lights, grow lights, and I usually use them during the shorter days of the year. I try not using them. Well, right now the only one that I use every single day, even in the summertime, is one of the halo lights, which is right here, right in front of me. And that is because that is like the darkest corner of my living room. But besides that, I would absolutely 100% prefer natural lighting. I can't complain about my living room because it gets pretty bright in here. But yeah, the way I see it is, if for X and Y reason a plant can't thrive in my environment, in the environments that I can provide, then that plant, it's not for me. I'm not trying to have, thousands of, and maybe my mindset can change later on in the future, but for now I'm just not willing to provide more than what I can provide. I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly, but yeah, I'm just not willing to buy all these different grow lights for my plants. They're gonna thrive in the environment that I can provide without grow lights, without humidifier. I only have 1 humidifier and I barely turn it on. I usually turn that on in the winter time as well. And it's because I know that it gets really dry. I have thermometers around my house that lets me know the temperature and the humidity in my house, and I know that during the cold months when the heater is running, the humidity in here drops to sometimes even the teens. So yes, I will try to help them out a little bit, because it's really not their fault, you know. I'm the one who's bringing all these plants in here, but yeah, I won't go out of my way to provide more than what I can. So yes, natural lighting, 100%. I would love to live in Puerto Rico, because that I wouldn't have to worry about that, and I could have my plants outside. The thing of me having plants outside here is that once the temperature starts dropping, I'm gonna have to bring them in, and then I'm gonna have to like pest treat them and da 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 da. So that's another reason why I don't like planting or putting my plants outside. She is definitely gonna be so happy. This plant was drying out way too much. And why the dogs downstairs are gonna start hauling because of you guys hear them? Okay, I think they stopped. They always do that. Every time a firefighter, an ambulance, or a police car passes by with their sirens on, any sirens, they start hauling. So those are my boyfriend's dogs. He has a German Shepherd, and then the daughter is a mixed breed, German Shepherd with Husky, and the Husky be beating up the mother. The only good thing about Chani, that's the Husky, is that she is very protective with my kids. So if I was to let them ride their bikes outside, she will follow them. She will not let anybody get near them. That's one thing I love about that dog. Okay, I think she is all set. Look at her. She is gonna be so happy. And I am happy for her too. She is a little bit wobbly. I don't know. I feel like this leaf is just putting so much pressure on her. I don't know. I can't work with a messy mat. I just can't. All right. So I'm actually gonna stop for a quick moment. It's gonna be nothing for you guys, but I'm just gonna stop, get some lunch, because my boyfriend is about to call me in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna make myself something to eat. I already started cooking because I don't want to wait till last minute and then having to like rush through the meals. So I'm gonna finish up cooking, talk to my boyfriend when he calls me, and make myself something to eat. I will see you guys shortly. Alrighty, so next we're gonna do my Anthurium Magnificum cross. No, this is my, oh my god, my Magnificum hybrid. I'm back, by the way. I am back. Let me just take all this out. This one's still quite heavy because I did water her the day before yesterday. So she's still quite heavy. All right, let me just do this. Oh wow, that's a big chunky root. Look at that. All right, so while I take this out, I'm just gonna start answering the next question, which is what is the most important lesson you've learned when it comes to caring for your house plants? And this is such a good question. So when it comes to like caring for my house plants, I think the most important lesson that I've learned is not to stress myself over plants. So at the end of the day, they're just plants, and sometimes they die. And also to pay the least amount of attention that I can possibly give them, just because I don't know, to me, the more attention that you give your collection, your plants, the more finicky they end up being. I don't know. That's what I think. I feel that when I ignore my plants is when they reward me the best. Reward me the most, I should say. But yes, I think that's, I think that will be my answer. Like carry less for your collection. I'm not saying neglect your collection, but I mean like don't stress over what's not going right. I mean, there's times when your plants might be thriving and doing so freaking good, but then there are other times that they just decline. It's part of nature. Don't stress. That's my thing. Not stressing over plans. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. She needed a repot for real. Oh my God, I'm such a bad mother. I am so sorry. So this pot, I don't think is bigger than the one she was in. It's taller. And I don't think I have anything bigger than this. Yikes. Let me see if I can find something bigger. Okay, so I do not have anything bigger for her. I'm just gonna leave her in this pot, and I'm gonna have to get another one. I'm gonna have to buy another one. But I mean, she should be okay for now. Okay, and lastly, this is the last question, is what is your fertilizing and pest prevention strategy? So for fertilizing, I usually fertilize every other watering, and I alternate between Miracle-Gro and Super Thrive. So when I usually do Super Thrive, then for the next watering I'll just water with plain water, and then the following week I'll fertilize with Miracle-Gro and then water again. The way my brain works is that plants are like humans. They'll get immune to a certain, I don't know, pest prevention and fertilizing. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's the way I look at it. I don't think this is gonna be good though. Okay. This is not a good upsize for her. And for pest prevention, I also alternate between Captain Jack's neem oil and a DIY mix that I grabbed from Aloha Plant Life. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen that pest prevention treatment, that DIY pest prevention treatment, because I've seen a couple other YouTubers that uses that treatment as well. But yes, so it's a mix of water, isopropyl alcohol, peppermint soap, tea tree soap, and I'm missing something. Hydrogen peroxide. I grabbed one of these acrylic stakes so that I can push the soil down, because there's huge gaps in here. So yes, so yeah, back to the question. I do alternate between pest prevention treatments as well. Once again, I feel that plants are the same way as humans, and they'll, I don't know, they'll get immune to a certain pest prevention treatment. Not the plant itself, but the pest. Which I've heard of people saying that supposedly there are some pests that does get immune if you keep on using like the same treatment over and over again. Also, you guys, so I cooked today and I use my cilantros, the cilantros that I've been growing. I cut some of my cilantro and used that for my meal today. How exciting! Oh my god, how exciting! She's not gonna be drying as much as she was because this is a taller pot, but I would have preferred to have something bigger for her. And I believe this is a 7-inch pot, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm thinking that maybe I should get like a 9-inch for her. I swear, Anthurium's roots are so freaking chunky. I don't know how I'm gonna get soil down there. It's so hard. And I'm probably gonna have to mix a little bit more soil because I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'm getting hot. I'm sweating already. So what are your goals for 2025? When it comes to anything in general, not only like if you guys have plants, not only planty wise, but any goals in general. So I am working towards getting my CDL Class B license. I passed the school bus exam, but I have an appointment tomorrow with the DMV so that I can take my air brake exam. I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, so I went already and I failed. So yeah, my second appointment is tomorrow. So like personal goals is working towards getting my CDL license, Class B, my Class B license. And as like planty wise, I'm trying not to buy any more plants. I'm trying to take care of my collection and provide the best care for my current collection without integrating any more plants. That's something that I'm going to be working towards this year, but it's so hard when there's so many plants out there that I would love to have in my collection. There's so many Hoyas. Yo, I swear I have a thing for Hoyas. Currently my plant obsession is Hoyas. I also want to work a little bit more on styling my collection. I don't want to like have multiple different plants in a spot and I don't know, have them look all clustered together. I want to be very intentional about the way I style my plants. All right, you guys, let me just finish up with her, and once I'm done I will hop back in here. Okay, you guys, she is finally potted up. Finally. So I think I'm gonna put some sphagnum moss on top. I really do love this plant so much. I just can't wait for her to give me like a nice looking leaf. hopefully now that she's up potted, well, it wasn't really an up pot, but you guys know what I mean. But hopefully now that she's got more room, she's able to give me something, a nice looking leaf. Okay, so this is her. Hello, look at the difference. I don't like working with Thai constellations, I'm not gonna lie. I just had so bad experience with my small Thai constellation, but look at this. She is like in desperate need of a repot. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna get her out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the heck? Oh shoot. Don't. I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna have to cut it. Cause she like no way. Oh my god. How did this even happen? I'm gonna have to cut it. Shit. So, okay, let me show you guys. So this this root came out. I don't even know if it came out through this side or this side, but she came out and went back in. And there's also more roots in this hole right here. So I'm gonna have to cut her because she's not gonna go anywhere. She is definitely not going anywhere. I just don't know. Oh. All right, let me get some clippers. Okay, I know they are shears, but I don't know, it's easier for me to say clippers, and I'm just gonna clip wherever, whichever, doesn't matter, because I don't even know which one is, which way that the root came out, which, like, through which hole. So it is what it is. Wow. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'm just gonna take as much from this as I can possibly can, because the reason why I'm also repotting her is because I don't like the substrate. So I have never repotted this plant since I bought her, so she's gonna be happier now, hopefully. And I don't want to disturb the root system as much, but I don't want this peat moss in this plant either. Oh, there's a couple roots that don't feel good. I'm just gonna be very gentle with it. What the heck is that? Yo, that was a big ass truck. Oh, a big truck. I'm trying not to curse. Oh, also another thing, it's funny. Oh my god, my brain. It's funny because I was just saying how you know, like the 2025 goals, and we're like halfway through the year. But another thing that I would love to work on is actually going to church. So I don't want to talk about religion, which I'm really not going to talk about religion, because I don't know, believing in Christ, I don't think it's a religion. But my boyfriend and I were discussing getting married, because we both want to go back to church and, you know, do things right by God. And one thing that I've been trying for a couple of months now is not talking bad. It's very hard though, because once you have like that vocabulary, it's just hard to get rid of it. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean, but oh yeah. Yeah, the top part of this is not this substrate is just not the best. I don't know why people use peat moss for their plants as a substrate. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, so we're trying to go back to church. I told him, because not too long, well, I want to say like 2 years ago, he was like, oh no, yeah, like we should start looking into going back to church and da 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 da. So this time around, I told him that if those are the plans, then we're gonna have to be in it. Not because I don't want to be going and then after a couple of months we're gonna stop going. No, this is a decision that we're like committing to make. So if this is it, then this is it. I don't want to be playing the game of going and then stop, and you guys know what I mean. No es explicar. This is an aerial root, you could tell, because the aerial roots are thicker. They're bigger, they're thicker, they're juicier. I'm just gonna leave her like this because I'm scared that I'm gonna stress her out and that she's gonna rot again. Well, not this one, because this one hasn't rotted on me, but the little one, the small one did. She is a tough plant though, I'm not gonna lie, because for her to rot twice already on me and she's still going. So I actually think I should have potted my Anthurium here, but this is the only one that I have, and I actually wanted this one to be here. No, I made a good decision. All right. Well, I was actually thinking, because my kid 10-year-old was asking me if we were planning on going in a vacation this year, which I don't think I am, but last year when we went to vacation, I left my plants with my sister. All right, I had to make more potted mix, but like I was saying, so yeah, Abdel asked me if we were gonna go on vacation, and so last year my plants were already at my sister's house. So I want to say my sister took care of my collection, but actually her boyfriend was the one who was caring for my plants, my brother-in-law. So a fungus gnat. Anyways, so if I was to go on vacation, I don't know how I'm gonna do it this time around, because so last year when I took my plants over there, I had about, I don't know, like 25-30 plants. Now I have over 100 plants, so I don't even know how that's gonna work out. And plus I don't want to do the same thing. I mean, last year, personal issues, I ended up taking all my plants over there, but it's not something that I would do, like get my plants so stressed out from like a different environment for just like a week and a half. No, it's something I will not do again. Last year I was gone for 3 weeks, but my boyfriend and I took a week and a half together. We went to Florida, visited my mom, and then the following week when we came back, I drove to my dad's house. He lives in Rochester, New York. I'm in Connecticut. So my boyfriend was the one who took care of my plants after we came back. So yeah, I don't know. The bad thing about having a big collection is taking time off. how is it gonna work? I just gotta be careful of how I'm gonna be watering this plant, because right in the middle of it, it still has the peat moss, and peat moss usually stay wet for a longer period of time, but when it dries out, oh, it's so hard to get it back. It's so hard to get it back. It's so hard to get it wet. I don't know, that sounds weird. My words are just not wording. Anyways, you guys understand. Yes, it's hard to get it back wet. That sounds so wrong. Okay, stop it, Diane. It's hard to get it wet again. I don't know how to phrase that. It still sounds wrong. All right, so this is her. She doesn't have any roots coming out of the pot. Hopefully she does good. Send a prayer, you guys. Send a prayer for her, because I don't want her to go downhill. All right, you guys, we have made it to the end of the video. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me. If you like this video, you guys can let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. You can also leave me a comment down below. Tell me that you like it, or what is it that you're expecting from me. I would love to chat with you guys. Also, if you made it to the end of the video, just leave me a plant emoji so that I know that you watched the whole thing. So yeah. Once again, if you like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already do so. I upload videos every Sunday at 3 p.m. EST time, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.